This is the Brian Kilmeade Show.
All right, Dara Torres is in studio. If you're smart enough to get Fox Nation, you see her, you recognize her. 5-time Olympian, 12-time Olympic medalist, New York Times bestselling author. I'm talking about 4 golds, 4 silver, 4 bronze. She doesn't travel with them because she knows she won them. Dara, welcome back.
Wait, don't you know me well enough that you should have this by heart?
I apologize.
I should have
memorized it.
Come on. I
Right.
mean, you don't even have to memorize it. We've known each other how many years?
We've known each other probably since 1993.
Right.
Right, 1993.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
That's when you were I think you were just off your first Olympics. When was your first Olympics?
no, that was after 3 Olympics. My first was 84. Oh, my God.
84,
You should have done your
88.
homework.
I know, I should have. No, but I mean, and then you just kept going.
Yes, I kind of did. I took some breaks here and there, but kind of kept going. Yeah.
But right now, if people you don't have the Fox Nation app, you are in incredible shape. What are you doing now?
A little TRX, a little Pilates.
TRX works?
Yeah, TRX and Solid Core. I just came from a Solid Core class. They have them all over
What is that?
New York City. It's a workout where you're on a Megaformer, which is like a Pilates machine. And it's just basically every exercise you do, you're incorporating your core. So
Do you do it by yourself? You have to do it in a class?
no, it's a class. Look, I'm I've always been told what to do my whole entire life. So when I go to a gym, I'm like, what am I going to do? And so I do much better when someone's coaching me.
So you need a one-on-one.
It doesn't have to be one-on-one. It's just a class is fine too, just as long as someone's telling me what to do.
So now the one thing I want to get to Brady's retirement and everything, but just you don't do anything that is not totally with your lifestyle. So tell me what Kenai Wellness is.
So Kenai Wellness. So I love Kenai Wellness. It's a supplement company that tries to give us a way to be faster and energize and recover and relax and sleep. And it's an awesome brand. And they're actually sprays. I brought some to show you.
It's sprays?
The sprays, yes. Sprays work much better than say gummies or, putting a pill in your mouth. They're easy to use. They're fast acting. They work about 3 to 9 times faster.
You spray it in your mouth.
You spray it in your mouth under your tongue and you let it sit there for a few seconds and
Gives
it works.
you energy?
Yes. So Kenai Boost is the energy one, which is awesome because sometimes in the morning, instead of drinking cups of coffee, you can just have a little boost and you start your day. I especially love Kenai Sleep because as you get older, you get a little more, you're tired during the day, but then when you want to go to sleep, you can't fall asleep. And so it helps you fall asleep. And then some people actually, when they get up in the middle of the night and then they can't fall back asleep, but you take a few sprays and you know exactly how much, you're putting in your mouth and you wake up not tired, which is huge.
How did you get a hold of it? How did you even find out about this?
Well, I've had many knee surgeries. I've had lots of surgeries from all my training and stuff, but I had many knee surgeries and I accidentally, after a knee surgery, had fallen and tore my quad off my bone. And I was having I hate taking any kind of, narcotics or anything like that. And they always give you pain pills after a surgery. And they just make me feel nauseous and just not myself. And so I had a friend who was working with Kenai brands and Kenai Wellness. And he had mentioned about using Kenai Men for recovery. And I was like, look, at this point, I'll take anything because this pain is so awful. I've never had pain like this after a surgery. And so I started using the Kenai Men's and I was like, wow, this is great. And so I reached out to the CEO and asked if there's any way I can maybe help out or be a part of it. So they made me chief wellness officer.
How great is that you see a product and you say, this is something I can get behind?
Well, yeah, exactly. Because, a lot of people out there will
it's the other way.
Get behind it and they never use it or they don't like it, And this is something I'm really just I love and it works. And why not be a part of something that works?
So your last Olympics was at what age?
I was 41 in 2008, although I tried for 2012 at 45 and missed the team by 9/100ths of a second.
Wow. So 41. So when Brady retires, you're one of the few people that says, I know why he kept playing. I know the sacrifice you have to make and probably why he ended up quitting. What do you sacrifice in terms of personal life when you are trying to compete at a high level?
Well, first of all, kudos to Brady. He's finally retiring. And I can only imagine how hard that was for him because you think about it, that's more than half his life is football. And that's what he knows. And he had to sacrifice a lot and trying not to put football first, especially when you've already started a family. And, who knows what happened in and out of his relationship and what's happened. But, it's you sacrifice, your family, you sacrifice, time. There's so many things you sacrifice. But, it's who he is.
Right.
It's how he identifies. So,
which is going to be crazy because now does that change?
Yes, it does. So for me, it was about trying to find something to satisfy you after all you know is like competition and trying to win and stuff. And so I think for him, it's probably spending more time with his family. Like for me, with my daughter Tessa, I started to do more. I started to become more involved. Not that I wasn't an involved parent, and not that he's not either, but you have different time now for your family that you and look, he signed a contract, so he's going to be busy at some point, doing TV work and stuff. So he'll still be associated to it in a different capacity, and I think that will be good for him too.
Right, but if you identify through your sport, that's a lot of time you see with boxers. They keep going back though. Nothing's ever going to mirror that. And I know some boxers. I remember talking to Ray Mancini when he retired. He came back and he said he had to go see a therapist, and the therapist told him, just get used to the fact that nothing in your life will ever be as good as being lightweight champion of the world.
Right.
And judge everything backwards. And I thought, what a negative thing. He goes, no, it was freeing.
Right.
Because now I don't go around every day trying to mirror that feeling, because so few people end up doing what you did over and over again, and what, for example, he did and what Brady will do.
Well, it's funny because you hear a lot of athletes talk about like getting that pinnacle, like going to the Olympic Games or winning a gold medal or winning a Super Bowl, national champion or whatever. But you get to that level and you have so much endorphins and so much going on that you actually hit a low. And there are a lot of athletes that go through depression after
Especially
that.
after the Olympics, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, what next now? Nothing will ever top this. And so you have to try to keep busy. And I think the hardest thing probably for Brady was not going out on top. Even though we all think he was on top,
right.
But for him in his mind,
8-9 last year, losing last game.
Exactly. So I think that's probably pretty tough for him too. And you saw the emotions when he put that video out about retiring. It was just very raw, and you can see how emotional he was. And you don't see him get that emotional on that side with like tears and stuff.
So, do you ever get back in the pool? Do you ever swim hard like you used to?
I don't. And people ask me like, well, what do you do to cope? Like, you're so competitive. I'm like, don't get near me on a road. But, you just channel it in different ways. I mean, it's never going to be the same, but you just try to channel it in different ways.
But the fitness seems to be your passion now.
You saying I look good?
I'm saying, yeah, you look unbelievably good. I mean, check out, there you are.
Can't see, there.
Look at those arms.
I got some guns, huh?
All right. Eric, is those bigger than yours or not? Pretty much, absolutely. So, Dara Torres, where do we get the Can I Wellness?
The Can I Wellness, you can get either on Amazon or you can go to their
CanIWellness.com?
Yes, CanIWellness.com.
All right, and would I get a discount or do I have to pay full freight?
Oh, I'm going to get you some. You can have these that I brought,
I'll
actually.
pay for them. Thanks, Dara. Awesome.
From the Fox News radio studios in Midtown Manhattan, it's the fastest growing radio talk show. Brian Kilmeade.